Hey Chelsea fans, our Premier League season kicks off today against Crystal Palace at Stamford Bridge, as you're aware of already. But yeah, I'm about to make my season predictions. I've seen a lot of crazy shouts from people saying, we'll win the league or something like that. But am I the only one that thinks a lot of people are getting carried away? Especially the top Chelsea content creators, like making their predictions and top two, Chelsea are gonna win the league, blah blah blah, because of the I think because of the Club World Cup, a lot of people have been gassed and just they have this realistic expectation that Chelsea have to win the league or something, or we have to finish in the top two, which I think is crazy. Like, let's remind ourselves where we were just 12 months ago. Enzo Maresca was still new in the Premier League. Okay, it was still the brand new coach that was coming in. Oh, he has no Premier League experience. And now, after a year of experience, you expect him to just win the league? Yeah, we absolutely overachieved last season. I admit that. And it was an impressive season. Let's be clear. Yes. But going into the new season, there's so much what ifs. Like, I'm someone, I don't like to make crazy shouts just because I think, okay, we have a good team. And we do have a good team. But when I say what ifs, I'm talking about Man City. It's like, Man City, they look interesting. And obviously, that was what I thought before they played Wolverhampton yesterday. And then they went to Wolves and smashed Wolverhampton 4-0. You feel me? Guys, let's not get carried away. Arsenal are still going to be there and about top three. A lot of people are saying Arsenal will fall off. The only thing that will make Arsenal fall off is the negativity from Arsenal fans if they become impatient, because in my opinion, they've given Arteta way too much time. Let's be clear. They've been getting way too much time, way too much resources, way too much money as he still hasn't delivered. Okay. So, but there's still a what if about Arsenal. There's still are they gonna fall off? Are they not? If they can maintain some form of consistency, then maybe they won't fall off. So maybe then there will be a title challenger as well again for the fourth season, for the maybe third season out of four. But yeah, that's another what if basically. And Liverpool, played against Bournemouth. Okay, on Friday, they looked good. Maybe they don't look great defensively, yeah, okay, but I think a lot of people are overreacting. They can fix that quickly. Okay, they still have to. I think they're still signing defenders as we speak. They still have one or two defenders to come in. I think they still want to go for Mark Gay as well. The Crystal Palace player. So that's another what if. And one thing Liverpool always have is they have Anfield. They've got Anfield. They've got that spirit of. I mean, look at what they did in the last 10 minutes of the game. They just won the game. They just basically, squeezed in Bournemouth and just scored two goals in the last 10 minutes. Why? Because of the Anfield crowd. Because of that know-how factor that all great teams have. Okay, and I just think yes, Chelsea, we are building that know-how factor. But have we had that in the league for a long period under this manager? No. Enzo Maresca is still fairly new. He just has a year of experience in the Premier League. He did well last year. We got top four. Yes, we got. Well, let's remind ourselves. We got top four on the last day, and yes, the last 5, 6, 7 games, even though we lost a few, they were one of our best games in terms of defensively being astute and just getting the job done and grinding out results when it mattered. Yeah, we have to factor all those things in, obviously, but at the same time, let's not get carried away this season. Even us, we have a lot of what ifs. For example, Estevao Willian, he's interesting. He's gonna hit the ground running. He's 18. Let's be clear. He's not an adult. He's a child. Okay, he's very experienced football wise, yes, but for the Premier League. Premier League is a beast. Okay, the Premier League is a beast, and it can chew you up. If you have a bad game or 2 bad games in a row, it can chew you up and just make you crawl back into your shell and lose your confidence. Because football is a confidence game. But My thing is, yeah, Jamie Gittins. That's another one. How is he going to do? The league's very physical. Can he handle it? Can he improve his finishing? Because from what I can see in the few games that he's played, he looks wasteful. He looks very wasteful, and he looks like someone that would take time to gel and to the team's ideas and stuff like that. So that's another what if. Joao Pedro and Delap. I'm happy about our striking options. To be very honest, I'm happy. But how are they going to play? I was I'm interested to see how Joao Pedro is going to play in the Premier League in terms of, yeah, he has Premier League experience. Yes, he's played in the leagues multiple years. Yes, but for Chelsea, who are a team that are going for that top four spot, the pressure is what I'm talking about. The pressure will be there. And Joao Pedro consistently, this is not a Club World Cup where we played 6 games and, we did well in the 3 that he played. And that's the only data we have. And he did well in the preseason games against Leverkusen and AC Milan. And by the way, if you want to see the highlights of Joao Pedro and Liam Delap against our preseason opponent, Leverkusen and AC Milan, I have those videos on my channel, so go watch it. But yeah, let's carry on about this video. Yeah, so yeah, my thing is, let's just keep calm and keep supporting the team. That's the most important part. And keep supporting the manager, because even now the manager is requesting for a central defender, and he's been very, very vocal about that. But I don't see the sporting directors and the owners busting their neck to make sure they get him the defenders that he wants. And I don't think maybe we should go for a defender, because I don't really see an ideal defender that's available. If you can get, this would be perfect. I don't know if you can do it, but if you can get someone in the mode of Thiago Silva, like an experienced defender, but still in his prime, still can do it. Because when Silva came to Chelsea, people were like, can he do it? Can he do it? And obviously, the man did it for 4 amazing years. If you can get that type of signing now for these young players, our strategy is obviously different now, with the whole, youth first approach. But yeah, I don't know. That would be ideal. And on loan would be best. Getting someone like that on loan, yeah, because that will allow Colwell and maybe Fofana, if he's still here a year from now, to get a shit together, so that they can then come back into the team, and without us having to spend crazy amount of money. I don't really care if what we spend. It's not my money. You feel me? But yeah, that's just my thinking, and I think yeah, we'll see how it goes. But my prediction for Chelsea this season, I'll be clear. Top 3 finish will be great. Top 3 finish. Anywhere in that top 3. Listen, if we win the Premier League, boy, oh boy, I'll celebrate. Yes, I'll be excited. Yes, but it's not a requirement for me this season. Yeah, it's not a requirement for me this season. Now, if we go out, if we go in January and sign very good defenders, because I think our attack is good. Okay, if we don't suffer some catastrophic injuries, our attack is good. Our midfield is great. That's the one part of the team that I have no worries, even with injuries, is great, honestly. But our defense at the moment, with Colwell being out, and I know Fofana will be out. It's only a matter of time. If he's not even out already, that's just what we've seen from him. And Rhys James, is Rhys James 100% yet? That's I guess we'll have to see. That's another what if. You know what I mean, guys? So yeah, I'm excited to start the season, and I hope we go against Crystal Palace and absolutely smash Crystal Palace. It won't be easy. It's gonna be a real test. And yeah, like I said, top 3 will be great. Anyway, in that top 3, I'm happy. Now, top 4, we can't fall below top 4. We cannot fall outside of that. I don't care if the Champions League spot is 1 to 5. I don't care. We cannot fall outside of that top 4. So, top 4, good. But top 3, great. And then we can push on next year. So, yeah, that's my prediction. My prediction is, I'll say 3rd. Anywhere in the top 3, I'm good, but I'll say 3rd. I'll say that's what I can see. That's what I can see from this team, and the injuries that I expect. I expect more injuries defensively, honestly. And obviously, we have good, maybe not experienced in the Premier League, but we have good replacements. And Semenyo and Josh Achampong, Chaloba, if he can stay fit, Uncle Tosin as well is good. But yeah, it's just those are my worries, man. Those are my worries. But yeah, I'm excited for the season, and you guys leave a comment below. Tell me your season prediction. Where do you ideally would want Chelsea to finish the season, or are you also of the opinion that we should win the league, or we can win the league and challenge the Man Cities and the Arsenals and the Liverpools? Let me know in the comment below, and let's talk about it. Okay, so yeah, that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for all the support and all the love, and the comments that you guys leave on these videos, and yeah, I appreciate that. But yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep supporting Chelsea. Up Chelsea. We are still the world champions for another 4 amazing years. Okay, guys. All right. Take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Peace.